Welcome to a Drop Tent Media production.
The Porcupine with Adam Nutter.
Heard that.
Unmuted! Yeah! Good job, Anthony. Welcome.
Oh yeah, bro.
Welcome. Yeah, I would have noticed. 100% would have noticed. Welcome, guys, to a live episode of the Porcupine at the Whiskey Rebellion. Yeah, at the Whiskey Rebellion by Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I am your host, Ab Nutter. Hey, what's up? How are you guys? Thanks for being here virtually and in person. We're gonna have a wild show. It's gonna be crazy. Everybody here is already drunk. So to my left, and hi, sitting to my left, the Eastern Vice Chair of the LPPA, Mr. Anthony Portillo.
What's up?
Sitting to EVC. You guys fucking suck. Get it together. Sitting to his left is my opener for when I go on the road and do comedy, Mr. Blaze Kagakis, everybody.
Yeah.
Blaze. Don't hit the fucking thing. There's a camera on here, you idiot.
Fuck yeah.
God damn it. Guys, we here at the Whiskey Rebellion, a fun little shindig that someone threw. I think John Rosso and Rob Coburn threw together. We're at Rob's place, which is fucking nice. And Johannes. Yeah, shout out to Johannes and John and Rob, everybody. We're at Rob's beautiful, I want to say, fuck barn? Fuck orgy barn. This place fucking rocks, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
Like I'm not gay, but I wanted to fuck every person I saw when I walked in. It was wild. All right, after I have the key to the room, we're good.
You also have the worst ass I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't have an ass. It's true. Talking to that microphone, like you.
Sorry.
There.
Oh shit! We did play wiffle ball.
I'm sorry. It was 15-3. And it was 15-1, and I was on an error list. That was because of errors, because these two can't fucking field. We played wiffle ball, by the way, and I want to say we played a good 7-on-7 wiffle ball game out there. Anthony's lovely wife Maureen, who's not here, so rude. She's not sitting in. She was a captain with Anthony. Might have picked the worst teams of all time.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm gonna pick just women and children, and Anthony's like, I'm gonna pick all the men, and then we won 15-3. That was crazy strategy. What was the strategy like? Maybe we'll win because it's 2022 and like misogyny doesn't exist anymore, but it did in that field. Let me tell you, we beat the shit out of you. It was wild. I mean, we went to hitting left-handed. We felt bad for you.
But she did pitch really well.
Yeah, Rob's chick did.
She was
sling it.
She was throwing him down the center, dude.
She was slinging it. She struck Anthony out twice, so that's embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
Baseball's not my thing.
Yeah, you didn't pitch well enough to not lose 15-3, so keep that in mind. But
ERA is still pretty high.
ERA is a 99.999.
Yeah.
But it was fun. But terrible teams. But we're here. We're here having a good time. This is mainly an LPPA thing, I guess, right? Everybody here from... Did Bill Cox leave? He's coming back. Where did he go? Loser. Family. Or whatever.
When you hear...
Whatever. Anthony, it's been how many months since Williamsport?
Oh, Jesus. It's July, so 4.
4 months. Where do you think we're in a better spot since before?
Absolutely. 100%.
What would you say to...
I think... we got handed a steaming pile of dog shit, and now we have what's close to like a functional organization. We don't have 9-hour board meetings. Our XCOM is beautiful people, and they get shit done, and we have great volunteers. I think the LPP is in a really good position. We just got the Wonder Kid for ED. So I don't think, yes. So anybody with extra Blue Chew, send it to our executive director at lppa.org.
Dude, that's a slam, bro.
We'll have John on a little bit. No,
I did that one for free.
No free plugs though. But give me money, Blue Chew. Give me money, Blue anything.
I'm trying to help my boy out.
Yeah, I will say this. Can we not do Saturday board meetings anymore? What do we have to do that? Whose dick's about to suck, Rob? To not do, because like I want to not be there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not being a dick, but like so I'll suck dicks. What are we gonna suck? To not do any more board meetings on a Saturday for any reason, really.
But for this specific reason, he's definitely down.
No more board meetings. Blaze, as a non-libertarian who's been to a lot of libertarian events to do comedy and stuff, what is your takeaway every single time you leave a libertarian event?
Oh man, they're crazy fun, and you guys talk forever.
Yeah,
that is exactly what I would fucking say.
That's fair.
Like when I went to do the set at Williamsport, and they're like, Joe Jorgensen's gonna do 5.
What a
I
bitch!
did 45.
What a
very
bitch.
serious. This is how we're gonna change the nation.
And then
now laugh. It was very like difficult, dude.
It was wild. Yeah. It was a please claps it, dude. That's how it was set up. It really was like, hey, listen, you guys are gonna do the show, but real quick, Joe Jorgensen's gonna hop on and do a quick tight 5, and we're like, yeah cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then 3 hours later,
yeah. Oh, and she's doing a meet and greet off the,
that's the thing.
left
She
side of the
ends.
stage.
We're on a time schedule.
Yeah.
We get up there, and then she's doing a Q&A 4 feet from the stage at full volume.
Yeah. Then I roasted her because that was annoying as fuck.
Yeah, that was crazy. But also zero respect from Joe Jorgensen. So I kind of respect her for that. For showing us zero respect. She's like, I don't care about you guys at all.
She did look and went, yeah. And I was like, oh shit. Okay, fair enough.
I think about
run for president.
I think about Joe Jorgensen rules.
Allegedly.
Fair enough.
She fucking roasted us.
Yeah.
She really fucking did.
For sure.
Hey, shut the fuck up. We hear you, Maureen.
No, we weren't.
No, we weren't. I'm sorry.
Who?
There's the room. Sun. Wow. Forget I fucked that up. Woof. What?
I said Maureen's softball team was awesome.
Yeah. No.
Wow.
You
no.
chose-
minutes ago.
Yeah, we were talking about softball
so
team.
funny.
Where
hold
were
on,
you
hold on.
guys for that 5 minutes ago?
He totally.
Jesus Christ. Don't walk to the bar, you alcoholic. Stay in the room and we fucking be involved in the conversation.
I went off to the bar and the drink was knocked out of my hand.
Jesus Christ. That was funny. Your daughter did knock his drink out of his hand on the field.
It was with
So
the
hilarious.
wiffle ball bat.
That was enjoyable.
Dude, you should have heard the thing she told me she was gonna do to her boyfriend with that wiffle ball bat. That's scary.
Whoa. Dude, this is
Whoa.
a podcast. Calm down. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Also, fucking teenagers. Well, no, wait. Fucking comma teenagers, not fucking teenagers. Fucking comma teenagers. They have like so much angst to them.
Yeah.
For what? Like
Because you're a teenager.
But like you give them a good life. Like what is she fucking salty about?
Life.
Yeah, that's fair. She's like my parents are libertarians.
she's a realist, so she sees what it.
She's
she
a
sees
Democrat.
what it takes to give her that life, and she's like, "That fucking sucks. I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here."
That's fair.
Well, and also don't forget that like the worst thing that's ever happened to you is like the worst thing. So
Oh, yeah,
for her
absolutely.
perspective, whatever's going on is like the worst thing. Like she
Sure.
never carried like water on her head in Africa. You know what I mean? Bro, who said that? I'm gonna throw fuck you, but that's cool.
Blaze is like, no, for real, guys. Let's psychoanalyze this, right? He's like,
No, I'm all right. Fuck, you said come with good stuff, and I thought I was. And I got roasted by this fucking clown. What?
Hey, Ioannis is tall and plays guitar. That means something, I think. He is a man. What are you fucking
Dude,
stand
by
up
the
for
way-
everybody but me? Don't forget, when I first met Maureen, she was rude as fuck to me.
Dude, same.
Not a lie. Not a lie. And I'm supposed to officiate your wedding tomorrow? Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna talk him out of it.
Burn.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, that
Wait,
got really
are you
sad.
gonna cut your dress up and sell it to like dead babies like for I'm
Whoa,
serious for a minute?
whoa,
This is a real
whoa,
thing.
whoa,
No,
whoa.
my wife donated her dress for that. You fucking monsters! All right, my wife donated her dress, and they cut them up. They make it like funeral dresses for like stillborns and stuff. It's really sweet,
Wow.
Yeah.
Why did it take such?
right?
That's the turn you took.
Yeah.
No, that got
Oh,
weird.
So
And
this
then-
was fun. Who's next?
Yeah, holy fuck, bro.
I'm just saying that's a nice thing.
Talk
Fine.
about some libertarian things. Holy fuck.
Yo, you know what's funny? We're all from the other side of the state.
Yeah.
And Blaze and I were talking a minute ago. And
We're
I was
both
like,
high, by the way.
I was
Go
like,
ahead.
bro, yeah, this is
three of
stone,
us.
Yeah.
high thoughts. I'm like, you realize we haven't left our state and we are in a foreign fucking country.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
we are in a new land we have yet to experience. That
Guy's driving away by hills, bro.
Driving through Pennsylvania is like cow, horse, cow, small hill, cow, horse. It's like that's all it is. It's fucking wild how boring it is.
You could have told me we're in any town, and I would have been like, yeah, sure, I guess. Yeah, this looks like Pennsylvania. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. It's like we're in New Stanton. I'm like, sure.
Yeah, sure. We're also in Reading. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
We're in Allentown. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. It's all the fucking same.
when I used to travel, people would ask me what Pennsylvania's like, and I'm like, outside of Philly and Pittsburgh, it's essentially Alabama.
Kentucky.
Today confirmed that theory. I was just talking shit for years. Now I know I was right the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey,
sure.
I have a question. I have a question for John's wife, Sam. No, not John's. Rob's. Sorry, Rob's
Which
girlfriend.
Rob's chick. Was your hair lighter color? Fucking knew it. In
We love
Williamsport, right?
redheads.
Oh.
Oh, fuck, dude! Oh, my God! Oh, he blew his phone up. Oh, my God!
Hold on. Here's what's so funny is we had a conversation about this, and I thought he was talking about the other Sam. No!
Oh, my
So
God!
that's what's got even more hilarious.
He fucked it up. He made me second guess myself. I was right. He was like, no. I was like, dude. He was like, no.
So good.
Wow, Adam.
That was him.
Way to cock block my man.
I was right.
We're gonna fight later. Holy brother.
I was right, and you second guessed me. You made me second guess myself, and then I had to be like, ugh. You're a fucking asshole. God damn it. God damn it. I hate you. Yes, I do. Fuck. All right, well.
Show funny.
Yeah, that was bad. Whatever.
Dude, that's hilarious.
John, how's your baby? It'd be funny if John's like, what baby? Damn it.
The one in the little dress or whatever you were talking about. Oh, it hurt. Oh, bunch of fucking
Thanks for
groaners.
saving me. Thank you. Blaze bailed me out.
Bunch of fucking groaners in here. Grow up. I'm
Blaze
joking.
bailed me out. Woo.
Oh,
Good.
sorry.
All right.
Let's
John,
talk issues.
you want to jump up here and talk some ED
Come on up
stuff,
here,
and
John.
we'll have you back on a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome everybody, John Ross, everybody.
Hey, Johnny.
How's it going?
Our very
Double
own,
fisting.
our very own ED.
Erectile dysfunction. Erectile.
Listen. I take medication. Sorry.
Let the man defend himself.
I just want to say before we continue, I have brain trauma and I apologize. So I forget things. So what? Sorry, I have CTE.
Excuses.
John, how are you?
I'm doing well. You?
How's your baby?
Fantastic. Thank you. Not wearing a dress because it's a male, but
Dude,
That's right.
it's 2022.
I know it is, but no. Yeah.
I know it is, but no, right?
If a man named Bruno is wearing a dress, you need to turn
You
away.
named your baby Bruno?
I know, right?
Why
Who
did
does
you do that?
I know. Because if he has a really hard life, he's going to have a better adulthood, right?
No.
Bruno is such a
That's not how
fucking.
that works.
No, Bruno is
He's
a
gonna do
cool.
heroin.
It's like a boy named Sue, right? Yeah.
No.
Bruno is kind of like a cool 30s dock worker like goon name.
That's exactly what I want my son to be.
A booer?
A villain.
Like
from,
on the waterfront.
I say your son's gonna grow up to be a villain from Popeye.
That's cool too.
That's your fucking son is gonna grow up to be.
Fucking lifts.
Your son's gonna grow up with triangle weights. And go,
That's so funny, dude. He lifts. Yeah, that's hilarious. He lifts.
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
How are you? So you accepted the ED role
I did. I'm not yet under contract. But
I know.
yes,
I don't even.
For people that don't know what that means, what does
What
that
is an
mean?
ED
executive director.
of the LPPA?
Of the
not
LPPA,
a,
yes.
not,
Not erectile
the other
dysfunction.
thing. No.
Okay.
Not the
No.
more, not the
Not
less
yet.
fun one.
Not yet.
not yet.
Not
Nice,
yet.
nice. Just for you. The
This
hair
job will
works.
give it to you though.
Probably. Yeah. A few gray hairs, maybe some ED, and yeah. But no, it's good. Accepted. Very excited to get started. A lot of work to do. So
What's your biggest? What's the first thing that you really want to tackle head on?
honestly,
Talk
first
business.
thing is renaming my son. I made a mistake.
Yes, dude. Thank God.
I'm
Yeah,
realizing
they're
now.
clapping, bro.
Why are you clapping?
Because Bruno's horrible. That was that guy in that leotard running around.
Damn it.
Remember that?
Oh right.
Wait.
Bruno the
Yes.
movie.
Yeah,
why would you
Borat's
do
alter
that?
ego.
Yeah.
Borat's not also an alter ego. But you know what I meant.
I didn't even think of that. First thing is honestly getting a foundation under this organization. There's a lot of stuff that we need to work on to build that, and so that's what I'm most excited to do. And then from there, we're going to have a lot of success with bringing in new members, fundraising, making this party something that it's never been, taking it to the next level. So
That's big talk. Give it up for my man. ED, gay. I'm just kidding.
What? Hey, Calvin, this isn't a fucking Q&A. Jesus Christ. What's your question? What's your question? Calvin.
no audience mic, Calvin.
Calvin,
No one knows what
hold
to
on.
say.
What's your question? I'll repeat into the mic and then go. What's your question?
Dude, if he was a
What's your
jester,
question? Is he going to? Are you going to be better than the previous CD?
Yes.
Good. There you go. Answered. He said good. I mean, yes. Jesus Christ.
No,
He said yeah.
humbly, I believe so. Honestly, we got a lot of work that we got to come together to do. And if I'm not doing the work, you got to tell me, because we're in it to really do something special, take this party to the next level. And we got a lot of good people. We got a great chair. We got a great XCOM, as was said before. We got a great affiliates, building some new ones out here in Armstrong County. We got 2 representatives over there.
yeah. Give it up for the fellas.
Our illustrious Western Vice Chair Bill he's on his way back. He'll be
Slacker.
here soon. I know. It's probably because he provided all the whiskey for the whiskey.
Hey,
Rebellion.
whiskey!
Bill.
I don't drink whiskey.
They got the
but-
biggest clap of the night.
He's probably,
You know why?
He's probably starting an affiliate right now while we're here, just literally jerking each other off and doing what we're doing. He's probably starting an entire party.
I don't drink whiskey anymore because of Williamsport. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, yeah. So they tricked him into they thought he got
no,
the
it's not even about that, dude. I woke up the next day and I haven't been that hungover in 10 years.
Yeah, but the funnier part was they talked to him thinking you took the
Yeah, they were like, "You did DMT," and I was like, "What? I saw little elves." Did you actually do it?
No.
He didn't even, dude. Say something. Oh my god, this guy's a fucking. All right, fair.
No, the funniest was you going home to your fiance and be like, I did DMT, and she was like, oh my god. Like it was like,
Oh, yeah,
and
she
you guys were
hates
gay about it
Anthony
for
now,
like
yeah.
a week.
Yeah, dude, I felt
No
so
sex for
weird. No, dude.
It's in the building.
It's
Oh, okay.
What are you
All right.
drinking right now? What do you think Calvin slipped you?
Bro. Yo, can you imagine if Calvin drugged everyone here, dude? That'd be
Dude,
hilarious.
Calvin, I mean, Calvin is the Riddler character out of everybody
Yeah.
here. Like, he would be that guy to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
He's a Jim Carrey Riddler. He's a Jim Carrey Riddler.
well, yeah, he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, Calvin, there's not a microphone on you. No
Yeah,
one can hear you. Only we can hear you, buddy.
Calvin drugged my beer with Zoloft. You know what I mean?
Again, you still don't have a microphone on you, buddy. You still, that's not going to change.
You could drug mine with the blue pill. I'd appreciate it because it's.
Yeah.
Yes, I gave all you guys blue pills. You're gonna
Wow, this is gonna be a night. This is gonna be a great night.
Calvin, what
Run
hotel you
away,
stay?
girls.
How are you getting back to? Who drove you here?
He didn't drive. Don't worry.
Where are you?
You can drive.
Where are you staying?
Yes, I can drive.
Where are you? Where are you
No, Not
going?
now.
Go to the Red Roof Inn.
Red Roof.
How are you
Inn
getting there?
tonight?
John is driving. He's the designated driver.
Wait, me?
Oh, let's go.
Me? Because that's a problem.
No, not you.
Oh, all right,
The
all right.
other John.
Okay, I'm glad we have that sorted out because I don't want you.
We should order Calvin a hooker, dude. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, Calvin is
yes.
married. Although I would like to order
Okay.
someone here a hooker. Who's single?
Who's single, man?
Drink check.
Yeah.
Mark!
There we go. Yeah. Does that matter?
Oh yeah, you're right. If you
We're
don't have morals, I don't
libertarians,
care.
right? I mean,
Hey, Mark, let me hire you a hooker for the night.
yes. Hey,
don't know.
listen. This is newsstand.
No.
Okay?
No.
High class and newsstand.
No hot
Madison,
hookers.
Pennsylvania. Wait, can you find a hooker named Madison in Madison, Pennsylvania?
I mean, listen,
That would like be hooker inception, and that's what Mark deserves.
I mean, buddy, for the bit, I'll 100%. I'll 100% give you an ugly or hot hooker for the bit.
Yeah.
But we have to. We get.
They have to be trans.
It's 2022.
Ooh, that's a good
If
spin.
you don't accept that, you're a bigot.
That's a good spin.
Bigot.
Yeah.
Or I'll settle for a normal hooker,
No.
right? But hold on. But I get to watch with the cigarette glow in the corner the whole time.
He doesn't even
There
smoke. That'd be hilarious.
And I don't even smoke. I just want to puff on it.
All right, Johannes, you got to come back here with that.
Why
flag.
wouldn't you let me watch you fuck a hooker, Mark? Why are you gotta make it
Yeah,
weird?
Mark, don't be gay.
Maureen?
Yes,
for
we
it.
said we would
Maureen, we
pay.
didn't say a male hooker.
I
all right, so
paid.
calm down. Okay.
All right.
We know. How many kids? We know.
Listen, let me pay for a hooker for you, but I get to watch you fuck the hooker. Not creepy. I won't make eye contact with you.
Oh, I'm masturbating. Totally.
So
If the mood strikes me, I'll make eye contact with her.
This is what happens when the executive director
The
comes up.
move strikes me, bro.
This is the future of the party.
This is
now.
the future of the party. We're trying to talk more, and we're gonna use party funds to get this hooker for you.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Not now that you said it. All
right.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, how much
Fine.
do hookers cost you? Like $10?
I was gonna say probably good.
Come up here and
we
get
have
a good
really
gun
good one
job.
that's about $5.25 an hour.
it's not bad. Rob?
Rob, can you speak on the issue?
$5.
Bro,
$5.
this
okay.
guy is broke.
Put it down,
Bro,
holy fuck.
Bro, just you get DMT that night. It's fine.
Dude, I do not want DMT, bro.
I got a 10. Do I get change? Can I get change? I got a 10. That's it. All right, thank you.
You got his hookers.
Yeah.
All right, fine. So we won't bang a hooker. Fine.
Well,
But
hey,
what's the
maybe
point of this
tomorrow
barn?
night. The point of this, it's freaking awesome.
I know.
All right, so yeah, seriously though, anybody who's in the area who wants a place, the barn at Madison is a fantastic venue.
venue.
It
It's
is. It's sick.
beautiful. It's got lots of rooms, different levels, outside, inside. It's absolutely gorgeous. So they do wonderful weddings. You can do anything here, including bang a hooker. I think, right, Rob?
Yeah, right?
All right. So seriously, the barn
You
at
gave us thumbs
Madison.
up.
Anybody who's looking around Newstand, Pittsburgh area for a venue, this is it.
Oh, in the
There's a
cage.
cage too. So
Oh, there is, and there's a padlock on
no,
it.
there's literally, legitimately a cage.
And there's a padlock on
It's a
it.
death match with
Is that your
herpes.
gimp cage?
It's the Barnes jail.
They have a jail here.
We've
That's
got
how
a-
old
we got
school
a-
they are.
yeah,
Dude,
legit jail.
if you get this is a not really a libertarian question at all. If you could live at any point in American history,
Oh, God.
that's not now. What point would
Just
you pick?
American.
Yeah, just American history.
Okay.
In America, what
But
point
not
would you-
now, obviously.
Not now. That's very specific.
That's
That's
definitely
very
not
specific.
True.
I was gonna say when they were slaves, but that's a
Very
good start.
specific,
Rick.
yeah.
That's a
He
good
thinks
start.
he's going to meet Pocahontas, bro. You're not.
1720 when my ancestors first came to the country.
Wow.
But
All
why?
right.
But
Let me tell you
why
something.
though? Why
Calvin's
1720?
something else.
Because they built
They
Pyramids.
built
Because-
one of the first log cabins in the country.
And when I visited the site, they were
And you
doing
visited the site.
to investigate how log cabins-
Bigfoot.
Bro, that was the
Wow.
longest story ever. By
Yeah.
the way,
This
how funny
this
would it
podcast
be?
is dead.
Guys, we're talking over each other. Chill. Shut up, everybody. Shut up. Please go.
How funny would it be if Calvin did a 23andMe and found out his family was just slaves? This guy's talking all this shit about log cabins.
he's kind of got a badonkadonk, so there might be some
does.
Oh, shit.
hanging in that tree there.
He's like, I can promise you I wasn't related to slaves. I get all defensive about it.
Look at my Uncle Calvin. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they were like,
All right, Calvin. All right.
This is a Calvin hour, bro.
That's my fault. I did ask you.
Hey, no more
You're right.
bourbon.
I did.
there's some Revolutionary War vets.
Were they Calvinists?
He's still going. That's fine. Blaze, how about you? What time period?
American history time period. I would say 1943.
Why?
So right
I
in
think
the middle
it'd be
of
really
World
cool.
War II.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to get like, because we obviously
To be able
live.
to kill a Nazi
Yeah.
or,
No,
or a Japanese man or an
Yes.
Italian.
yes.
I'm Italian. I'm very Italian.
All three, I would
Yeah.
say no garlic bread for me, you
We-
pussy.
we fucked up there.
Yeah, we fucked up.
Yeah, we fucked up.
No,
Yeah, but like the New York Italians fought for America, so so there's that.
no, I would pick that time period because I think it'd be really cool to see like America's industrial revolution. Just to see.
Well, that was before that, bud.
No, that's the real, like, America became a powerhouse.
Oh yeah,
because
but we
of
had
World
our
War II.
revolution in like
No,
the
but
late 1800s.
no, not revolution, industrial revolution, in the sense of like they turned like a chocolate factory, excuse me, into like a Sherman factory. Like that'd be so sick.
Yo,
to
Willy
be around.
Wonka tanks would be sick.
Yeah, they made
Shooting
a
gumballs.
They shoot gumballs that blow up napalm or something. Fucking wild.
Yeah, it'd be sick as hell.
Kill a bunch of Augustus Gloops, bunch of fat Nazis. That'd be
You really
fucking
know
sick.
that
Nazis
movie.
were not fat. Get it together.
I'm sorry, Joe Killer.
They were slick looking.
Bit Killer.
Hugo Boss.
Hugo
Goddamn.
Boss. Yeah.
Oh,
Did they look slick?
let me
They
tell
did.
ya. Bring it back.
Best
We're gonna
dressed
bring it
villain.
back.
Like
Ricky.
reanimate the
Bring it
body
back.
or just bring back Hugo Boss's look? Like which one?
Bring out my SS jacket.
The black
Where is it?
SS. Yes. We gotta bring that back.
Yo,
That's
I
too
did
far
get
for
to
you?
hold. I did get to hold a STG 44 up
Yeah,
in
so
New
did I.
Hampshire.
Dude, that shit was
That was
tight.
sick. That was pretty cool. For
Yeah.
STG 44 right out there, it's like the first assault rifle ever
Yeah,
made.
it is. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
First automatic
By
assault
the
rifle.
Germans.
The Germans.
That thing was pretty fucking cool.
You've got two versions of German. You either got the Germans or you got the Germans.
The Germans, yeah.
You're either like really angry or you're just gay as hell.
Yeah.
The Luftwaffe. Try to say Luftwaffe and that sound like a,
Luftwaffe!
The Luftwaffe.
Or Luftwaffe.
Yeah,
Luftwaffe.
1943 would
Yeah.
have a different, like, everyone would be like, oh, shit, Luftwaffe.
How about you, John? Time period.
Well, honestly, I would want to go back to like 1700s, but I got to take advantage of this. Go to like 1905 and kill Woodrow Wilson.
Nice.
Hey, wait, I like Woodrow.
No, you don't. Shut up. No, you don't.
He's my favorite president.
Shut up.
Get out.
No, Andrew Jackson. Sorry, Andrew Jackson.
Hey, he ended the Fed before the Fed.
True.
The original Fed.
Old West seems fun.
Oh yeah,
That seems fun.
Yeah.
Who'd you say?
Because
I'm
there's
sorry.
no rules,
good call.
right? It just seems like you can
Oh,
shoot
old-
people.
Old West.
Drag
I'm
him
sorry, I
away.
misheard you.
If Red Dead Redemption taught me anything like history, I could just tie people up and throw them in front of train tracks.
Yes.
That seemed cool.
Now they get saved.
Especially that
Mhm.
woman in the town.
Yeah.
who keeps yelling about women's
The
rights.
hottest
Don't be a
one.
dumb bitch.
Oh my god.
Don't talk about your rights,
Oh,
you idiot.
You want to vote?
To an alligator.
Train tracks.
Hey, Maureen, what do you think about women's rights?
Gay.
Don't care.
Burn.
Kidding.
You already split up their
I'm
marriage.
kidding. I can't believe you want to answer me seriously. I'm kidding.
She was about to.
She was, I
like
know.
unload.
Where'd Rob go? Coburn. You want
President
to
in the
come up
back.
and jump on this?
Let's go.
Robbie.
I want to say this and mean my dick.
Give it up for Rob.
Give it up for John Rosso first,
Come
everybody.
on,
Thank you, John.
Ross. Hey,
All right,
keep it going.
keep it going for Ron Coburn, everybody.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Our illustrious chair of the Pennsylvania the LPPA.
Hey,
How are
they
you,
have
sir?
cushions, bro.
You are welcome.
Thanks for having us
Yeah, thank you.
at your venue and setting up everything, and I didn't have to do anything. This is. Oh, Bill Cox said, "Yo, hey, Bill, aren't you supposed to be here, guy? What the fuck?
Dude, he's driving and looking at this.
You're not safe, Bill.
He's such a sweetheart, though.
He's got his kids in the car. He's got his
He's
kids.
swerving. He's on oncoming lane.
Someone get his kid's address or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Course.
Oh, come on. You guys don't like dark humor. That's fine. Sorry.
Mr. Coburn, how are you, sir?
Sprightly.
Sprightly. That's a good
You
word.
look good, bro.
You do
I
look
know,
good.
Don't I? know.
Yeah, you do.
Hold on. Wait. No, we're good. Yep.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Facts.
Looking fucking svelte.
Oh, man, I feel good.
Feel good. Yeah. Wait. John, who? Why? No, I mean that meanly. It just meant like it was just a weird time to ask where John Fetzko was. All right.
By the way,
Still a random ass,
hold on,
Calvin.
hold on.
Christ.
Libertarian crowds. Doesn't matter if it's stand up. Doesn't matter if
Anything.
it's a
They
podcast.
just talk. I know.
They are the rowdiest.
Just talk. Dude, the stand-up show tomorrow is gonna be
Dude,
a nightmare.
anytime anyone says anything, Calvin yells out. Like,
guys
dude, this
remember-
is not high school.
Do you guys remember when you did the stand up at Grant's house in?
Yeah, it was
And-
fucking one of the best times I've
That was
ever
fun,
had.
though.
But Luke wouldn't stop.
Luke
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
shut the fuck
After
up.
every single joke.
I
that you
did a
made.
joke. He said, that's a good joke. I said, cool, dude. Like,
Hey, Luke.
fuck you, bro.
Hey, Luke,
What do you
laugh.
mean? Yeah, just laugh. You don't got to reinforce me with words.
I did a show one time. I did a show one time where someone right in the front row, time he said a joke, they went, "That's funny." just go ha. Like it's psychotic to say that's funny.
You know
each
what
time.
that was? That was the wildest.
Yeah. It's like good pleasantry. It's like what? It's like what the fuck?
The wildest open mic I've ever done.
It was chickens going off in the background and
Oh,
that
turkeys
was
were going
great.
off.
He was like, "Do you want fermented pickles?" And I was like, "No."
I mean, yeah, kind of.
the fuck?
By the way, do we ever order pizza?
Yeah, where's that
Oh
pizza?
yeah, it's coming. Hold on. let me
It's
see where
definitely not coming. He never ordered it. For sure, never ordered it. 100% never ordered that pizza.
What do you mean? You
It's
didn't
not-
know there was gonna
Oh,
be pizza?
oh! Pasquale's is lying cunts. Wrapping up my dick. No way. They
What's
should have been here
happening
already.
here? Are they
Well,
far away?
Italian.
By the way, there's no way Western Pennsylvania pizza is good. There's no way.
Do
Did I say gooder?
any of you besides Rob here? Do any of you live in Western Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Just you guys, you three? Is
Bill
there,
does.
Have you been to the east side of Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
No. You lived your whole life
get-
here among poison ivy and trees. The whole beach, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing? So so pizza to you is just pizza. Like Domino's slaps. You're like, yeah.
Well,
I said at least sitting over. I'm sorry. One more time. Yeah. I don't want to misquote you. He said we don't have a
Yeah,
crack
I'm from
epidemic.
New
right
Hope. Everyone's rich, bro. I don't have a crack epidemic either.
I can't go to Philadelphia anymore because I start a fight every time and I can't finish them.
Because
So-
the shootings.
well, I always get
Bro, let him go.
I always get my girl like in a fight when I go to Philadelphia.
Wait. Oh, fuck, bro. Oh, fuck, bro.
Why
That's a Western Pennsylvania thing. Calling out your homies.
God, I feel so bad for that. So
So funny.
That's why I keep a few in the back pocket. But
Oh, shit. He's got a little black book, bro.
Rob, pick
That's
a time period to live in.
American history.
What time period in American history?
Only American. Can I give another one while he thinks?
Yeah, go.
So I would really love to be like on the grassy knoll. Do you know what I mean? Oh no, I would shoot that fuck. No, just kidding. Oh, we like JFK,
This channel's getting pulled today,
dude. I would love to be the person who catches his brain and then just throw it to
Guys,
the
follow me
audience.
on Odyssey for when this gets nuked because Blaze just said he wanted to kill a president.
Yeah, I would love to be there and just be like, so, it's 8 shooters. You know what I mean?
There might have been.
Sorry,
You don't know. Anyway, Rob.
yeah, I gotta say this school shooting season has been really bland.
Oh, Texas picked it up.
There's been a lot of dresses.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's been a lot of dresses.
No, just groans. You guys are assholes. You know?
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of small cloths. A lot of washcloths for babies.
Jacob Winograd chiming in on YouTube. He said, "Can I go back to when Adam's ancestors came to America to stop them?"
Bird, give it up for Jacob. Dude, your ancestors were slaves.
That would
Knock it
mean
off.
something. That would mean something if Jacob wasn't a giant nerd and meant nothing from him. So, means nothing. He's in.
What?
Hey, Calvin, I need a beer. Can you get me one?
Get the
a
man a
Coors
beer.
Light.
Get him a Coors Light.
Yeah.
Well, so what year did prostitution become taboo?
I didn't hear you. I'm
20s?
sorry.
Well, then before that, that's
I said
yeah.
Wild Wild West.
Yeah, that's the time I got.
Fuck yeah,
back.
dude.
So
That's the best
what
one.
time period did you say?
1880s.
1880s, gold rush era.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that would be so much fun.
To go to the gold rush?
No.
And then not find gold?
No. I would just become a mercenary.
Oh, like a hired gun.
Oh, actually, no. I would just rob people for gold. No, whatever. I would just become a robber. I would become a robber to rob
I
people.
think we would just start a posse. And just be like, give me your shit.
Dude,
And
robbing.
your
By the
women.
way,
Because that's allowed.
doesn't robbing a train look fucking awesome?
Yes.
No. All right. That
No,
looks fucking
fuck
fun
yeah,
as
dude.
fuck.
Robbing a train? Yeah.
You get to ride up and on a horse. You get to jump onto it. You get to shoot the conductor in the face if he doesn't listen to you. That's
No,
fucking
whoa.
cool.
It's
Holy
not
shit.
as easy to jump on a train as you think. I had some friends. And
You've jumped on a train?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah.
You press circle a bunch of
Listen,
times.
listen,
Yeah.
I
He
had
was
some-
like the SEPTA subway.
I had some hobo friends, and then.
Oh, okay, okay. Tell us the story.
No, that's about it. I had some hobo friends.
Oh, word, all right.
we jumped
Wow.
on a train.
I actually have a romantic fantasy about bindling, like a hobo bindle and stick, and like
Hey, what does that
traveling,
mean?
and with the bindle and stick,
What is that?
like a fucking like a hobo hacky sack, like a
Oh,
a handkerchief.
bindle
on
and
a,
stick.
like in cartoons.
yeah.
Okay.
I want to do that, but like actually travel.
Oh, I know what it is. It's for the listeners. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to
I
actually
didn't know.
travel the railroad system, like in cargo
Oh.
trains. How cool would that be?
Remember that
It's
happened
not
in
that
Dennis
cool.
the Menace?
But it seems cool. You get to fuck train trash.
It's cool for like 15 minutes.
Hmm.
And then,
No, maybe I'm
He
just
did it.
romanticizing it.
and then it's hot, and then
That's
I actually didn't hear that. I was
true
doing
words,
that.
bro. Yeah, every fantasy I have, no matter if I'm rich or poor, it's me just not working.
Yeah, facts.
Fair. That is
Talk
fair.
about talk about a real issue. Let's talk issues. You guys are libertarians, right?
so abortion.
Yeah, let's talk about abortion. Go
I
ahead.
don't want to.
Oh,
Yeah,
I will.
yeah.
Do you guys want to really?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. No.
All right, then don't.
So
Talk-
wait. So
No.
I had an event yesterday at my law firm. It was an economics professor from Grove City. We had him down to speak to our little group in Pittsburgh, and we got protested. And they were out there with their signs about abortion for our economics professor. And yeah.
Wait, so you were doing something not involved with abortion?
No, not even in the least.
But they protested
Yeah.
abortion.
Yeah, no, I
By the
thought-
way, if you're gonna protest
it was very
abortion,
creative.
go to Washington D.C.
I thought it was very creative of him.
I'm sick of this shit, dude. This shit. So where I live in Doylestown and New Hope, they had like protests. Hey, by the way, everyone in these towns agrees with you.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you doing? It's annoying.
Dude,
I'm
there-
caught up in traffic now because you're just in a huge
Blaze,
echo
my
chamber.
favorite is if you fucking go to New York, they're protesting in New York City, the most liberal place outside of LA,
And
like
everyone
where
just
it's
goes,
totally still
yeah,
legal.
yeah,
And they're
yeah.
like, we need our, I'm like, you're in fucking Manhattan. I'm like, chill, you're good. Like, we talking
That's
about?
what happens when you let women vote, man. Just yeah, clap it up, brother.
Ratify the 19th Amendment. No, ratify means put it through. Get rid of it. Get rid of the 19th Amendment. Whatever that one means. Repeal it. Yeah.
They were
No,
just,
not the
they were
amendment.
just happier.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Uvalde.
Yeah. That's how I got suspended from Twitter.
Baldy? What's his name?
Uvalde?
Uvalde?
Please?
So what do you guys think about, obviously anytime something like that happens, they go, more gun laws. So do you think gun laws would have any way?
Of course not. We're all
Change-
libertarians. It's a
Right,
room full
but
of
tell me
libertarians.
why? Because I'm not. And
So,
I'm not saying like I
Yeah,
don't
no.
agree
Well,
with that.
but you're not libertarian, but you're not
I'm
like.
a left-leaning centrist, is what I would say.
Yeah, that's fair. I would say that's what you are.
So
Yeah.
I'm just so I don't know that much about gun laws in every state, and this was obviously in Texas. So what are the gun laws there, and how could the left, who is pushing this agenda to do gun
Yeah.
laws, how would that change the situation in any way?
Well,
Well, I think it's Joe Rogan's fault first of all because he moved to.
Hey,
to
I love
Texas,
Rogue.
and then-
well, no. The first question is like, does banning anything work?
It depends on what.
No. What works?
Yeah, they banned
Oh, yeah.
Calvin. He's out. Fuck Calvin.
Calvin is out. No, but like obviously banning anything just creates a black market for it, right? So
Yeah,
this is the
I
top-
mean, absolutely.
right.
yeah.
So any law is just again, law followers don't.
But
break
they're
the
not
law.
saying like we're banned. So a lot of times what gets misconstrued
well, it's,
by the right is that the left wants just.
Well, a lot of them do though.
They do. That is the narrative, but they're starting in baby steps. So they go like this magazine size, this bump stock, this weapon, this that. So
well, you're touching on a really good point there. There's a couple things at issue, but what you're talking
Johnny,
about
wanna
is
come up
the,
here
is
while I
the
take a piss?
Overton window.
Seriously, I gotta go pee.
So the Overton window is what people are willing to accept as the status quo at a certain time, and
Right.
as you slowly move it, you can change.
right, it's a slow
you can-
movement.
You
Right.
can, you can put a boundary that was at its minimum, where it used to be the maximum. If you slowly do it over time,
It's what they
Absolutely.
think they can get away with. If they thought they could get away with banning it all, they just would. But they
No,
don't think that they can.
Right.
That's exactly it. So the powers that be test very often. What can we get away with? We'll try some gun laws here. We'll see how far we
This
can.
little thing, this little
Well,
thing.
well,
this
well,
little
we'll see how far we can push it.
Well,
And-
my question though was, so you guys are obviously like we're not you as a libertarian party are like no gun laws.
Well, let me ask you,
Me as a
where's the most
person in
gun
Colorado.
violence? Where's
I'm
the most
sorry.
gun? Where's the most gun violence in the country? Where's it occur?
Chicago,
Okay, so
inner cities.
it
more
happens where
specifically.
there are the strictest gun laws.
You
So
know,
you tell
I'm not
me, do gun laws work?
I'm not debating that point. What I'm
Okay.
saying is that they're saying. So my
What are they
question is
saying?
more about: do you believe
Mhm.
in any way? And we're not talking exterior, like not urban. We're just talking about this one specific incident.
Sure.
So, do you believe if like, regardless of what they're proposing, do you believe anything they have proposed could have stopped that from happening?
No, because we see clearly throughout many other instances that
By the way, I
if
agree.
if you want a gun, you can get it. You know, I mean, criminals don't care about the law. That's what makes them criminals. We have people that commit these atrocities and these crimes right now all the time in these places where it's highest with illegal firearms. So law is not going to stop somebody who wants to do it. And if they can't get a gun, you know, they'll get a bomb or they'll get something else. But
Absolutely.
you know, ultimately, if they want to do it, they'll carry it out, and we see that everywhere.
Well, there's a common trend, and here's what happens: is an event will happen, and something could have been prevented, but they'll use that as political capital to
To push their agenda that they want.
Yep, I lost it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, no, but that you're getting on a point where what they're looking to do is very disingenuous because they're not dealing with the reality that we live with. You know, if you want to you know, deal with the violence in the United States, what you need to deal with is where the violence is occurring most. You know, what they do is they you know, obviously these are horrible events that occur.
I'm going to pause you there.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. Continue.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously these are horrible events that are happening, and we're seeing children die. I mean, I have 3 kids, and you know, I mean, it's absolutely horrific. But at the same time, throughout this year, how many people have died in gang violence in the inner cities and whatnot? And here's the real racism: we're not doing anything to help those folks to stop this gang violence. So the left wants to pretend that we're the racists on the right or the libertarians or
Wait,
whatnot.
did you say racist?
Absolutely,
I am one.
Well, you're allowed to be. You're allowed to be.
I'm kidding.
You know, I wish people were more open with that so that we knew, hey, that guy, okay. But you know, the real racism is not attacking the problem and helping the folks where the real violence is occurring every single day, every single weekend. These people are dying. We don't care about them. We care about the white kids that got killed in Texas in the school. So, I care about the people who are dying in Chicago, who are dying in all of these different places every single day, every single weekend. And it's not a law that's going to help. It's community that's going to help.
Let me
and that's
stop
what the
this
state
rant
has.
here.
Okay.
Let me stop this rant.
Yes, sir.
Great rant.
Well,
Rob, do you want to say something?
Yeah, well, so here's something you have to realize about every time that they try and push through legislation after an event happens. It isn't that they want to solve the actual travesty of what happened. They don't. It's not that they want to prevent it from going forward. They actually want it to continue so that they can continue to make us believe that they continue to need us. If we actually put in a law and it solved an issue, and then now it makes them irrelevant as a politician, they can't run on it the next time. So they don't want to push through something that's going to actually make the positive change, or they want to give you the information that's going to make the positive change. They want to give you pieces that they can hit your emotional strings that make you vote for them in their next election, because that's what they're always looking for, is the next time they have to get voted in, the next fundraiser that they have to do.
Okay.
So
wrap it up for this asshole.
Every time that they're trying to push legislation after a tragedy happens, it's
like the next day.
It's only designed to be for political clout and capital, and it's not designed to solve the problem. So,
I mean, look at Beto.
Let me ask you. Hold on, before we go off on this tangent, let me ask you a question. So, do you believe that it's a mental health crisis?
Of course it is.
That is causing this sort of issue, or do you believe? Hold on, let me get the question out before everyone just goes, "Yeah, I agree," because I'm indifferent to this point of view. And now all of what you've said, I agree, but I'm not like a libertarian like you guys, so I'm just asking questions that I would ask you guys not on a podcast.
So here's something a lot of people don't know about.
Well, I didn't get the question out, but okay.
All right, go ahead, man.
Well, fuck me. You know,
$5.
No, I'm saying, do
$5.
you think it's more? Shut the fuck up. Do you think it's more of a mental health issue, or do you believe? Now I'm going to give you the left narrative, which is it's a gun issue. Now, obviously, people kill people, not guns kill people. So, how do you believe that we could stop that from happening?
We can't stop it from happening. I mean, you can't
No,
stop it.
I just want an answer.
We can work towards a better place where it happens less, but there's always going to be people.
What you know, they're going for, oh, this happened, it's guns, we need to ban guns, and that's what they want to do regardless.
They always do that.
They always do, and they just use and utilize these events. They don't care about actually fixing the problem, as Rob said. Now, how do we fix the problem? Yes, it is mental health. There are some other issues. Of course, it depends on what we're talking about, because we're talking about these kids. It's mental health. We're talking about the inner city violence. It's a little bit of a different thing. But
Maybe it's
but
sorry to cut you off.
both of them, the missing factor is community. So what we lost
Agree.
decades ago, and this is a product of the state. It's purely a product of the state.
Now, I'm sorry, but when you say state,
I mean the
what
government.
does that mean? The government.
Yes, the government.
So the state government and the federal government.
Primarily, it's the federal government.
Okay.
So we, what we're missing, what is the answer is again, community. Now, we look back decades ago. We've lost this through many ways in which the state has come in, injected itself into our families and into our communities to break us apart, to split us up, to divide us, and to take control and decision-making from local decision-making to federal decision-making miles away, where these people can then pimp these horrible tragedies in order to get votes. Now, we look at the Great Society of the 60s. We lost the family. I mean, you look at the statistics. You look at the African American population. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. You look at the black population.
I mean, let me live.
You look at any statistic that you want to. You look at families. You look at divorce. You look at employment. Right. Teenage black and white employment back in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s was practically the same. Okay. You had a lower divorce rate in black community than white community. Until the Great Society of the 60s, which inserted the state into the family and into our communities, that said you don't need a father, that said you don't need that husband at home, that said you don't need a community because we've got your back.
You're such a politician. By the way, drugs are great. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I
60s
mean,
was
drugs
dope.
are absolutely great. Well, I mean, to your question about, if we ban this, will it work? Of course not. I mean, prohibition of anything doesn't work.
Right. I agree. But that is the narrative.
Sure.
Where they say, and I necessarily wasn't even saying banning just no guns. What I'm saying is, do you believe the steps that they would take in the sense of this magazine can only hold, what did they say, 12 bullets instead of 30? Well, do you believe that would make a change?
You come in with 5 magazines instead of 2. I mean, It doesn't make any change.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm just asking the
just
questions.
to get the vote. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they go because I've always been in the belief of, and I'm again not a libertarian. I'm actually left centrist. What I've always believed is that there's too many guns to take away, and if you just limit magazines, all that does is limit people who are responsible gun owners. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're walking around with their AR-15s, but what it does mean is that they should be allowed to enjoy that.
Well, I mean, one of the reasons that you have violence where you have the strictest gun laws is because the people that are not criminals can't defend themselves, and the criminals know that.
Like Chicago,
or like a school zone. If you have a school zone where you know that no one in that school is carrying anything that they can defend themselves with, well, that is shooting practice.
I've always thought that in school zones, what they should do is there's a lot of veterans who came back from Afghanistan.
Yes.
They get psychologically cleared, and then they get to carry their weapon from Afghanistan and guard a school. Because those guys wouldn't do the Uvalde shit where they would stand outside. They would go in and... Dude, because they've been through it.
I gotta say, I think what we should do is stop sending our young men into wars overseas that are aggressive.
This guy's so gay. Don't clap for that.
Here.
Those guys are heroes.
We should stop ruining our young men. It's sending them into places that do horrible things that they come back and they can't deal with. And now we have to find something for them to feel good about it because we have completely destroyed them.
Right.
We should just stop sending them into aggressive wars.
I actually have an alternate view of this because I think the American military has done way more good than bad.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just have a bunch of family members in the Marine Corps.
I guess
you
you're
suck
not,
my fucking dick.
Well, that's fine.
Well, we know who's got some Raytheon stock, but
listen. What I always say is that if you have a problem with any war, you can spit at the brass, but don't spit at the soldier.
No, but
So when people came back from Vietnam and everyone was spitting on them, calling them baby killers, they followed orders and they were there because they had to be.
Yeah, but there's a difference there because those guys were drafted and they didn't have a choice. They were it was either go to war or go in a cage or die.
Let me ask you a
So-
question.
so-
You were 18 years old. You
Yeah.
saw a plane hit the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
And you were told that was
Well, I tell you, I got pissed. I was like, why would anyone do this to us?
Yeah, exactly.
Why didn't do anything? Why? But then we didn't think about all of the,
You
that
didn't
we don't
think about what
see-
you just said. You didn't
Right.
think about
That's right. But
Right.
why didn't we think about the cause that happened? Obviously, what
because
happened.
we were 18.
No. Hold on.
No, I
Yeah, but I was personally in New York at the time, and so if anything, it affected me the most out of everybody here. And I was 15 years old, so which is like almost military age.
Well,
And
let
I
me-
didn't fucking. I wasn't like I was more pissed than anybody. And I fed into the lie of fucking 9/11
Yeah.
in Afghanistan,
Let me-
Iraq, and because I was a fucking child. But once you realize, like, oh, it's all bullshit. It doesn't. It's fucking.
No,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Whose fault is it that you allow someone to do something in your name? We don't pay attention, or we don't care to know what our military is doing or what our politicians are doing, the aggressive wars that they're happening and the blowback is happening. So what level of degree is that our own fault for not either paying attention or caring?
but
I think that there's some liability there on the people for not paying attention to what's being done in their name.
Well,
so
yeah, that's what he's saying.
but to go back again to what's the problem? Problem is the state. Here's why.
Right.
Without a state, would you want to kill anybody over there? Calvin, yes.
No,
yes.
hold on.
No. But,
Hold on.
but
Good answer. Good answer.
Good
Good
answer.
answer.
I don't have a problem with anybody over there. It's only when we have a huge state that we become identified with that then tells us, oh, we hate those people.
I don't
Okay,
think
it does not exist without the state. So again, that is the issue.
Listen,
Right.
I'm just one of those people that I understand what you guys are saying.
Mhm.
We've sent a lot of people to die for no reason, which I
Well,
agree
and
with.
we've also killed a lot
Killed
of people.
millions.
Didn't
Millions of
deserve-
people.
who didn't
Right.
deserve to die.
And,
But
and
I
again,
will
we
say,
didn't. It was our state that did.
Right.
I will say, as a whole, now I studied history in college. Okay,
Wow.
so I think as a whole, we have done more good than bad,
But-
and we've
but-
never beaten a country in a war and then conquered them.
Yeah, we have.
No, we've occupied.
So
we have
the,
not
the
conquered.
entire
Thank
reason
you,
that
brother.
the entire reason that World War II happened was because the
because of
United
World
States.
War One.
It was not because of World War One. World War One was a European war,
Right.
and then Woodrow Wilson decided to step in and make the entire
Yeah.
war democracy versus monarchy.
Correct.
And he brought the United States in when it did not need to happen. And then we entered the war. We won the war. And then what happened afterward? What happened afterward was we absolutely eradicated any future that Germany could have, and we created the atrocities of the
Well,
Weimar Republic because of the
I
amount
agree.
of money that we made them pay that was never going to be paid. We destroyed their economy, we destroyed their community because of that, and that is why some angry guy decided to rise to power to take over. Because guess what? He was right. They got absolutely screwed.
You know
Okay,
what?
and it was us that did it. It was Woodrow Wilson who entered the war for no reason when it didn't need to happen. So I'm sorry if you think that we did more good than bad. Look at World War II.
Disagree.
No. World War II occurred because
He's talking
of what I
about the
just said,
start of World War II because of World War One.
But I actually agree with you. I don't now. I don't blame the soldiers. These people are getting taken advantage of. And again,
That's what I'm saying.
so let's go back to how the state is taking advantage of them. This is how. The state created the Federal Reserve in 1913, right, in the dead of night. And since then, they've been absolutely.
It was a great idea.
Since then, they've been absolutely destroying our currency.
No, I know. That's why they laughed at you.
Make-
Well,
make-
that's how defensive he's getting now. They laughed at your joke. He's like, I was kidding, guys.
Yeah, fuck.
Like, yeah, that's what the laughter
Fuck.
indicated, that you made a joke and they understood it, you fucking idiot.
Dude, he was on a good rant. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
They started destroying our currency, destroying our ability to provide for ourselves, our communities, and the great society, etc. You have men now who are 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, young men who are growing up alone with mental health problems to begin with.
Yes.
They might accidentally have a child like I did when I was 16. They are promised a future through the military. We'll provide college for you. You get health benefits for you and your family, et cetera, et cetera. So they think that they're doing something great. They think that, this is what it takes to be a man, to take responsibility, to step up, right? And maybe they didn't have the father figure and they're going to be one because that father figure wasn't there because the state destroyed their family beforehand and the generation before. And now they go off to war and they get absolutely destroyed mentally. They come back, they shoot themselves, they shoot other people. I don't blame them. It is the state that created the situation, that created their hardship, that created their family's destruction, that sent them off to kill people for absolutely no reason and brought them home and didn't take care of them.
Agree. Yeah, clap, you idiots.
Dude, I wanna like ED. Dude, John does that so well. I want to kiss him in the mouth.
No, yeah, you're great, dude. Oh my god, that was so gay.
So kiss?
What? Another component of that I would say that exists that you left out, like, is propaganda.
Oh yeah,
we're talking F-15.
Who's doing the propaganda?
The state,
the government.
Who gets those jets into Hollywood to make it look real sexy?
Listen,
who created all the?
I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
My sister's husband was in the Marine Corps, and he tragically died in a car accident. The car like flipped over into like a ravine full of water, and the government lied about how it happened.
Yeah.
And I was like about to join the Marine Corps. And the reason I didn't is because they lied about how he died.
That's awesome, though. I mean, it's horrible.
Should I pick him up by his ankles and throw him around her?
But so
he looks like he just got a concentration camp.
That's why I'm very iffy about World War II.
I'm well fed. This guy's fucking gay.
In that tragedy, you woke up to the horror that is the state. And
I've always thought if you died for your country, whoever you left behind, because he had a 1-year-old son at the time, and my sister and my family and his family, that they will always deserve to know how you died, regardless, whatever that was.
Sure.
And they fucking lied.
Yeah. Dude, Pat Tillman.
Right.
Pat Tillman got shot in the back
him,
by
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't have been such a fuck.
Should have been a fuck boy.
Such a sexy man.
He was like, I want to kill all the Taliban. We're like, nah, bitch. You're dying here in
Dude,
camp.
I remember even as a kid, because like I played safety when I played football. So like I looked up to like Pat Tillman.
Strong or free?
I played free.
I played strong.
I played free. And I looked up to guys like John Lynch, Pat Tillman. I remember when Pat Tillman left the NFL to join the military, I was like, why? I was like, you turned like a $4 million contract.
It's also a different time, and there was like, if you guys remember, if we're being honest about the Iraq and Afghanistan war,
propagandized.
Well, propagandized.
To your point of blaming the brass, and the politicians. I mean, this is how sick the situation
and the
is.
Military-industrial complex.
Right. That's exactly what I was getting to. We have people who have. I mean, you can look at Joseph Biden right now. Who
I'll smell your hair.
That's how probably he would pronounce his own middle name at this point. He's been in the Senate since he didn't have hair on his head, which is when he was 30. This man,
I hope he doesn't see this. He might resign, you fuck.
Imagine, he's like, take down the Porcupine YouTube channel.
We all die tonight.
Let's get drone striked.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, I just don't want, anyway. I mean, that man has been pimping war for how many years, and he's not the only one. You have these politicians who, I mean, like him, basically have never worked a day in their life. They've taken advantage of the fact that we have this public ownership of government where we can just go in there, sell things for votes, sell these ideas for votes, tell people that we're going to solve all their problems. And then what do? They become best friends with Raytheon. They become best friends with all of these, to your point, the military-industrial complex.
Absolutely.
And they sell favors. And, I mean, look at all the munitions that we're giving to Ukraine. But one of the reasons is because we got out of Afghanistan. They didn't want to. They still needed somebody to sell their killing, torture items to.
Can I slow you down real quick?
Yeah, sure.
And can we talk about the issue of leaving Afghanistan and how you would have done it differently?
There's no way to do it, though. We've had this conversation before.
19 years earlier.
Exactly.
I've never had this. First of all, I've never had this conversation.
So I mean, it was done poorly, but
absolutely
part of the reason it was done poorly was because we were over there for 2 decades.
Right,
and we should not have been.
So let me ask you this question: all the people who worked with the U.S. military that were Afghani,
Sure.
do you think that it would have been beneficial to us and them, which I believe, that we would have had something set up ahead of time where the Afghanis who were interpreters, who were just Afghani special forces, any of that stuff,
Afghani
to
special
get
forces,
them
not anymore.
like out?
We absolutely left people behind, and they were probably slaughtered.
But do you believe that we could have done a better
We
job?
absolutely could have done a
course.
better job.
Okay.
We should, but absolutely we could have done a better job. But at the same time, we should have never been there to
Yeah.
put those people in that situation where then their countrymen are coming to kill them because they helped us, the occupiers.
Right.
Right.
They're traitors in their eyes. Like in their countrymen's eyes, they're
Hey.
traitors, right?
By the way, everyone goes, "That's so savage." It's like, that's history.
Right.
Well, it's
That's happened forever.
Well,
And
let's
they-
go back to Mossadegh. Let's go back to 56. Let's go back to, I mean, we've been doing
Let's
this.
go back to Rome, dude.
I was gonna say, think about if we, I mean, whatever, hypothetical out here, we got invaded, and then they leave, and then you're like, your neighbor is like, you helped them.
Right.
I'm gonna
That
kill you.
actually happened.
like,
That actually happened at the end of the Revolutionary War. There was a lot of loyalists who got fucked up.
good.
I mean,
Fuck,
yeah.
that's what happens when you fuck with English. Like
But
an
that's
asshole.
but that's the point. Is that it? Like, of course.
Yeah.
So I just think that we should have did a better job of
Sure.
getting the people who helped us,
Sure.
regardless of whether we should have been there or not. Doesn't matter.
Right.
The
Both are
fact
true.
is that they
Sure.
helped us, and we should have
Right,
got them out.
but John's point overall is like, but we don't care about them.
Right.
We use those people.
No, we care.
No, I'm talking about the government, the state.
Yeah, right.
The state,
Absolutely.
they don't
absolutely.
care about them. They
And-
use them, and they're like, thanks.
And that's
Have
the point.
fun.
We're not over there because of us.
Right.
Absolutely.
We're
wanna
over
be
there,
there.
because that gigantic, uncontrollable state exists that thinks that they can just play with lives like pawns on a chessboard. We are not over there if
Absolutely.
it's just us,
Agreed.
right?
Agreed.
That's the issue.
Which is also, and this is a hard kind of turn, but the whole, you're good with the Lincoln stuff, John, right? Why Lincoln was
I'll
trash?
be right back.
What's that?
Aren't you good with like why Lincoln was trash?
Lincoln. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because that's always the left argument when they're like, Lincoln was the best.
No.
Can you break
Well-
down why he was such trash in like
Oh,
a quick kind of real quick way? Especially 'cause I'm sure Blaze never heard this take before.
I haven't.
No,
For sure.
it hasn't. But listen,
Well,
'cause
well,
it's,
well,
it's good.
I mean, I don't know if I can do it justice right now. There are fantastic books on it, like
Yeah.
Lincoln Unmasked and others. I love when the left, loves Lincoln, because the Republican Party was formed as an abolitionist party to end slavery. That's when it started, and Lincoln was the first president. There was their first guy.
Right.
So I love that they, the left absolutely loves, the Republican Party so much. But, here's the thing. What they like to do as a narrative is say that Lincoln did it in order to free slaves.
Right.
But all you have to do is read what he stated.
He never wanted to.
He
free
stated
slaves.
many
Didn't
times that
care.
it was not about freeing slaves. He turned a corner about, it was midway through the Civil War, and
We might
started
win. So
and started to use that narrative in order to continue because of how absolutely tragic it was, and because it was maybe politically expedient. But that was not his intention whatsoever. He stated so very plainly. And what this man did was he invaded his own country. He ended, all rights, basically.
They seceded, bro.
Well, okay. So
Me?
maybe not his own country at that
They're
time.
treasonous.
Well, okay. Here, I'm glad you brought that up. If I cannot secede from the country,
Yeah, no, you can't.
why? Well, okay.
Because I'll fucking smack you. That's
All
why.
right, all right. I'm glad. I'm into that. But here's the thing: secession, without the ability to secede, what are you but a slave?
Bro, stop clapping.
But think about it. If you and I, let's say, are in a relationship,
I'll beat the fuck out of you.
again, I'm into that. But
John likes that.
but if you beat the fuck out of me and I'm not free to leave, there's a problem there, is there not? Okay, so without the ability to secede, I am nothing but a slave. If I can't say this doesn't work, for
Why
me
are
anymore-
you seceding?
Why does it matter?
Well,
It always matters.
Why?
if I believe that I am
Wait,
seceding,
are you arguing for the Confederacy? What's going on?
I'm arguing for the right to secede.
Yeah, right to secede.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So okay, so like right now, New
Because-
Hampshire has a thing up in. They try to pass a bill where they want to secede from the state. Like it's in New Hampshire wants to secede
from
from
the U.S.
Yeah. Why can't they?
Stop clapping. Bro.
No, keep clapping.
But no,
Keep clapping.
Yeah, you want like border guards all around New England. Like, think
But
about
why-
what you're fucking
But why
talking about.
would they have to be border guards?
Because it's a different country.
Okay, so
So there's always border guards.
why?
In the
But
country.
why? That would be up to New Hampshire.
they
Oh,
are.
it's up to the United States.
Because hold on, right? So New Hampshire probably wouldn't do that. So then
They know it's good.
because they know what's up. Because then the government then is gonna now make a situation more violent by putting armed agents of their own employment up around the border.
But you
for no
know
reason.
it exactly. That's what the U.S. would do.
Right? But they're garbage. That's our point. Is they're shit for
And
that.
I love the state.
But
Don't boo me, pussy. Give me a beer.
I mean, going back to the relationship,
I'm sorry. So we were talking about the South succeeding. Succeeding.
they
I'm
almost
sorry.
succeeded. Yeah.
No, they
If-
lost horribly.
If they didn't kill Stonewall, they might have had a very
No,
very
the
good
South
chance.
never had a chance.
Actually, they were going to burn Washington. They decided they didn't want to.
They still never.
They could have captured Lincoln at a time, and
The
they decided they didn't
industrial
want
might
to.
of the North was way too much.
You may be correct, but also what I'm
Well, I
saying
know. I
is-
studied this.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you know that they had the opportunity to go get Lincoln, and they decided not to because that's not what they wanted. They had the opportunity to burn Washington.
Bunch of pussy.
That's fine.
Fucked
That's
up.
fine. That's
They
fine.
did fuck up tactically.
They
Yes.
fucked up
Going back
tactically,
to the principle
sorry,
of the
go ahead.
argument.
Yeah.
If
Succession.
secession. Back to the analogy of the relationship. If I can't leave a relationship that I feel is not working for me, what am I but a slave?
But why is it not working?
Well, there are many reasons that are good reasons that it could not be working. But are you going to say to the person who feels that it's not working, no, I'm sorry, it is working. You have to stay.
I think that
Again,
if-
are they not just a slave?
I think if somebody said, "I'm not a slave, but this is my slave," and I said, "No more slaves," and they said, "Well, I'm leaving," I said, "No, you're not leaving. You'll continue to be a part of this community,
And that's
and
what-
also so will they." Then I don't believe that that's in order for succession. I don't.
So if you have
Meaning like your slave has now been freed, and now you want to leave because the industrial might of the South is based on slavery.
okay, but
real quick,
if-
Allison
okay.
Graham, who's a historian herself.
No,
The South had the second largest economy in the world when the Civil War started with the cotton industry. They also conscripted forces first.
yeah, well, lies. Good.
I mean, literally, they went up to Gettysburg, and if Lee had Stonewall, he would have continued going on the first day. I mean, the North had was mightier.
What I'm
but
saying is,
despite
if that war
the
lasted
South had
20 years,
something to really fight for, and they were actually fighting for what they considered to be their freedom. And if you're fighting for your freedom and you're being told no, you can't, again, what are you?
slave.
Thank you.
Now listen. By the way, you thought a clap would come, pussy.
No.
What an idiot! Listen,
They're not
dude,
paying attention. They're not listening
the
anymore.
industrial might of the North would have. If we're talking about a war of attrition, the North was going to
That's
win.
fine, and historians can debate that forever. But what we're talking about is
No, there's no debate.
No, yeah, but you're
That's-
getting,
The North
That's
had.
not the discussion. That's not the discussion.
Let's talk UFOs.
I don't want to.
Let's get out of this. Let's get out of it.
Yeah. Oh
right.
shit! I showed him. Hold on. I got something cool.
Who's got
for
a
real.
bed?
Because your shirt reminded me. I showed him. No, for real. I showed him this at brunch, which is very gay of me to say.
By the way, don't ever point at me again.
Brunch. I took brunch with this guy. And do you guys know who Coyote Peterson is? He's that guy who lets all the bugs bite him. You guys ever see that guy on YouTube? He like lets like all these crazy insects like sting him and like.
Oh yeah.
He was up in Canada, in British Columbia, Canada. Okay, and there was like a flooded area, and they were just there for something else. And he comes across this giant primate skull with this giant ridge in its fucking head, and
Nice.
he's like, I smuggled it out through TSA.
So we are doing aliens.
Bigfoot.
Okay.
The shirt got me. The shirt. Look at this though.
There it is. I see.
Look at this. I'm gonna pull up here.
They have
Watch.
an extended skull.
Dude, it's nuts. Look at that thing.
The worst thing about Bigfoot,
Look at that.
that is huge.
Look at
That is
this.
absolutely huge. The scariest thing about Bigfoot is
Look at
that
that
he
shit.
is blurry.
He
That's
is
the
blurry.
scary thing.
at that
They're not
shit.
bad pictures. That mother is just blurry.
They found this shit in Canada.
That's impressive. I don't know. Yeah. Although pictures, I don't know.
No, there's another one.
You can do a lot of things with
There's another
pictures
one
these
with him
days.
next to it.
Okay.
But
It's also very zoomed in.
I just zoomed it in. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll find another one.
Yeah. Where's Eric when you need him? The Earth is flat, everybody. If you didn't know, and
That's it.
that's
him holding it.
help me, Nephilium.
Yeah, the Giants.
Nephilium, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, did you ever hear the giant of the
we
giant?
cover it all here on the
We really
Porcupine.
did. We really went from that to fucking conspiracies real quick.
Yeah.
We can wrap it up with conspiracies. You guys ever hear the giant of Kandahar, Afghanistan? I know you did. I know.
It's
What-
coming back.
apparently there's like this giant in one of the cave systems of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And they sent like some SEAL team in to kill him. And then he killed like a few guys, but they wound up getting him, and they brought him back. I don't know for what reason.
Well, not the
When you
story.
say giant, are you saying
It was
like
an army
Andre the
platoon.
Giant, like a really big
no,
guy?
no,
or
like a giant.
like
Like a giant. Like he's like
like 12 feet.
12 feet. Okay.
which is, by the way, a giant.
Yeah,
if you
I
saw a
consider-
12-foot man, but this guy's giant.
I'd say that guy's giant. Yeah,
That is giant.
absolutely.
But that was the story.
That's a very
No,
good story.
I heard it wasn't a Navy SEAL team. I heard it was an Army platoon out on patrol,
No SEAL Team 5.
and they just ran
That's
into
what
this
happened to SEAL
shit.
Team 5.
Yeah.
No, I heard they get specifically sent there.
Yeah, I think it was after what I'm talking about, where the Army platoon got like wrecked
I
by
mean, this could be
shit.
fake. Probably is.
Hey, no, it's real. It's facts.
So we're arguing over nonsense right now.
Google it. It's facts.
we went from Lincoln to giants in Afghanistan in about
Yeah,
5
dude,
minutes.
that's what this podcast
That was
is
impressive.
about.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got to wrap this up.
Let's
we got
wrap
to leave
it
this
up.
fucking place. Thanks,
Yeah, we're gonna
everybody,
get
for
kicked
joining us. Thank you guys
Thank
for
you,
sitting
guys.
with us. Yay. This is another live episode of the Porcupine. Thanks for everybody watching. We'll be back next week. Maybe not. I don't know. Peace.
Later.
Thanks for listening. Find Adam on social media, Twitter and IG at Adam Nutter, or Facebook and TikTok at Adam Nutter Comedy. And for podcasts and merch, check out www.droptent.com. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
This has been a Drop Tent Media Production.